Hello guys and welcome to my new short video. Again, this is very druid specific and this is basically covering the new legendary shoulders. Well, not the new legend shoulders, but the new reworked shoulders in 7.2, the Aman'Thul's wisdom, which I can't really actually test out myself because I actually haven't got them yet. But what they basically do is when the rejuvenation heals a full health target, its duration is increased by 3 seconds up to a maximum total of 15 seconds per cast. So this is actually really good. If your rejuvenation based on how many persistence points you have, which increases your rejuvenation by each second, your rejuvenation will be around 19 seconds. So basically, if the target is full, that can get increased an additional 15 seconds for every tick when the target is full. So you kind of get a free rejuvenation if the target is not getting healed at all. So you might ask yourself, why does it matter if it all goes into overhealing? The point is that right now we are in the period where Nighthold, where most people are actually farming or progressing, but because of how much of artifact power they have, how much of new traits they have, it is easier content than it used to be. So even if you're progressing on a boss, it's not going to be as hard as like when it was first released, obviously. So the point is, these shoulders work great when there is overhealing, and in a lot of fights, if you have additional healers, if you have more than 3 healers for any fight, these shoulders are going to be amazing. And any fight where there is actually a pattern of damage, period of no damage, and then damage again, like within 10 to 15 seconds or even a bit longer, that means you're able to rejuvenate each person before the damage comes in. When the damage comes in, the person will get healed up a bit. Then your priests or your paladins or your shamans are going to snipe you and heal them to full. But you don't have to worry because the shoulders will kick in and they'll add additional time to your rejuvenation. So your rejuvenation will be ticking. You didn't have to spend any extra mana. Your rejuvenation will be ticking until the next damage is going to come in. So you're going to be saving lots of mana. You're going to be able to actually rejuvenate or hot up everyone in the raid. And I'm talking about the 20 people in Mythic. You actually can do this. And the point is, if you actually look at it right now, the most used shoulders for all of the fights, the most used legendaries for all of the fights in Nighthold are the shoulders. Because of that exact same reason. Most of the fights have this 15-20 second window where there's no damage and you get to heal them up. But because most people will snipe your heals, your rejuvenation can keep ticking. So this is actually, right now, the shoulders can be viewed as one of the best legendaries. The trinket is still one of the best, but of how the shoulders act with rejuvenation, how they act with overhealing, because people know the fights, of how you're able to actually blanket everyone with rejuvenations. I mean, this can actually work quite. I will still need to investigate more, like running germination and things like that with 2 rejuvenations. It adds an additional level to how the shoulders can be utilized. Also, the thing that with deep rooted, your golden trait, where you add an additional your rejuvenation is applied again to a target that falls below 35%. If the target falls below 35%, it gets you get a new rejuvenation, you get a new hot. And then let's say the target gets healed up, and then the new hot gets added through the new hot duration is increased through the shoulders. You're basically getting free rejuvenations that could last up to like 20-30 seconds. That makes it one of the most efficient spells in the game. I mean, there can be a lot of different variations. This is very interesting. All I'm gonna say right now, play with the shoulders, try it out, see how it works. It's all gonna be different for the different compositions. If for fights, just think of it, the shoulders will not work for fights like scenarios where there is constant damage and the person never goes to full HP. So but there is no fights like that not a lot of, there's not really scenarios fights in Nighthold, so therefore you can actually use it for every Nighthold fight. And probably the shoulders are probably the best legendary for 5-man content. because of how you need to pre-hot everyone before doing any big pulls. So I hope that this little video helped you to understand a bit about how good the shoulders are. Hopefully I'm gonna get them soon. Hopefully I get better luck. And thank you for watching the video, guys.